when it comes to the Incoterms, guys, we have to know what they mean, how to use them, when to use them, and which one is which and which one to use. Okay, so I have set up this very simple graphic, which the main three terms that we're gonna use, the most common ones that we're gonna see, and just the most common Incoterms that you're gonna run into. Okay, so basically there are X work, FOB, DDP. So what they mean is that so different deals that you can agree on with your manufacturer. Okay, that's all there is to it. Different ways of going with the who's gonna take with the with the topic of who's gonna ship my product to, like, from the warehouse to the US. Is that gonna be you? Is that gonna be somebody else? So I'm gonna show you guys what they mean, exactly which one is which, and which one I've used personally, which one is better. But yeah, so you guys can make an informed decision next time you work with your manufacturer. Okay, so that's basically it. So the first one, so let's see, what is this thing up here? So obviously everything starts at the at our manufacturer's warehouse. That's first. Then they have it ready. Like, once they have like the production ready, they have it on board, ready to ship out, right? Then on the shipping, then that's like on the way from China to the US, if that's the market you're selling on. Customs, we all have to pay customs at a certain point. We all have to deal with that. Then the final destination. Where are we gonna? What's our final destination? Is it the U.S.? Is it Europe? Is it what marketplace are we gonna sell in? Okay. Obviously, we all know our final destination because we have to create the account and everything. But that's basically like the course of the life of our product when it comes to like shipping, manufacturers on board, shipping, and then customs, and then like the final destination. So obviously, well, I hope it's obvious, so it's easy to understand, but like I have made this cool graphic for you guys. So basically this red means what this covers. Okay, so the red is what this covers. The white is what it doesn't cover. Okay, so whatever it doesn't cover, it's gonna be in white, and whatever this Incoterm covers will be in red. Okay, so that means that X work covers until the manufacturer, all the way until the the manufacturers, and that's it. FOB is gonna cover from once we have the once we are in the middle of the production, all the way until they have it on the port. Okay, which is called on board. And then DDP, they're gonna handle everything. So what does this mean exactly? X work, EXW. It means that, okay, so when you are creating your product, when you are like, let's say that you want 500 units of this product, right? This is a bag. So what you're gonna use is that you're gonna tell your manufacturer, hey, you're gonna make the 500 units of this product. Who's gonna ship it? Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be somebody else? If you use X work with this, with your manufacturer, with your company, X work means that they're only gonna take care of the product. They're only gonna take care of the manufacturer. So that's pretty much it. And then they're gonna have somebody else, take care of the shipping. So they're gonna actually have the product. That means somebody else is gonna take care of the actual, shipping. So that means that the manufacturer is only gonna work on the product, and that's it. I mean, they're not gonna be able to like take care of the shipping. So that means somebody else, which is usually called a freight forwarder, is gonna be able to help you with the logistics. With, hey, so I have these 500 units in at this warehouse. I need somebody else to take care of it, so ship it to the US and cover the shipping, the customs, and get it to the final destination. That's what they're gonna do. So that means if you have X work conditions with your manufacturer, that means that they're only gonna take care of the product, but that's it. They're just gonna make the product. Who's gonna take care of their product? Who's gonna ship that product from China to the US? You have to figure that out on your own, basically. And that means that you're gonna have to hire somebody else. That somebody else is usually a freight forwarder, okay? So now the FOB is a more advanced deal that you can agree on with this manufacturer. So the FOB, it means like a free on board. So basically here, if it's not too obvious already, the free on board concept, the free on board meaning is that they're gonna make the product, right? Just like the export, they're gonna make the product and then they're gonna ship it to they're not gonna ship it all the way to China, but they are going to take care of it and take it from the warehouse to the port, to the coast, to the Chinese coast. That's all they're gonna do. They're not gonna do anything else, honestly. So that's a free on board. That's what FOB stands for, free on board, and that's it. They're not gonna like do anything else besides making the actual product and then ship it to the coast. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, you're gonna have to hire again somebody else to take it from the coast to the actual final destination. So here on Xwork and FOB, you still have to hire somebody else to ship your product to the US. So the only option there, honestly guys, there's more than Xwork, FOB, DDP. There's more Incoterms, but these are the most common that you're gonna use. Honestly, we've been helping lots of people with this Amazon FBA business, and we have never seen, I mean, of course I've seen before, but like we have never worked with somebody that that's not working with this either Xwork, FOB, DDP. So if you know this, you're good, you're set. So the DDP, that means this is actually the easiest one there is, because they're gonna take care of everything. They're gonna take care of making the product, shipping it to the US, and with customs, you don't have to pay any customs, you don't have to hire anybody else, and the final destination. So all you're gonna do is pay your manufacturer, and that payment is gonna cover everything. It's gonna cover every single thing from making your product all the way to all the process, including onboard, shipping, customs, and getting it to the final destination, which could be the US, Europe, any country you want to sell on. So that's pretty much what DDP is. Now, which one do I recommend? Honestly, it varies. Okay, it varies because in my case I use DDP just because it's cheaper. But basically, if you hire a freight forwarder, or if you pay your manufacturer and so they can do it themselves, it's all gonna be the same thing, honestly. Like they're not gonna do anything different. What's gonna be different is the price. So it's always gonna be the same service. What's not gonna be different is the price. So in my case, it's just cheaper to pay my manufacturer through the DDP policy, so they can take care of everything. If my case would be like, oh, it's like $500 cheaper for me to, go FOB, so they can just take care of the product, and then I hire somebody else as a freight forwarder to ship my product. That's what I'm doing. I don't do that. It's not because the reason why I don't do that, it's not because I don't think it's worth it. It's not because I don't think it's not the right thing to do. It's just more expensive. In my case, it usually varies, but it's usually $800 more expensive to do it this way. So that's why I don't do it. I mean, why would I pay more for the same thing, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I use DDP. But honestly, I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that DDP is better than FOB, is better than Xwork. I've worked with people that sometimes they do Xwork, sometimes they do FOB, DDP. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other one. It just means that whatever is more convenient to you, just do it, and that's pretty much it. That's all that there is to it. So if you know this, these Incoterms, you should be fine. If you can just go up to your manufacturer and be like, hey, so can you tell me the Xwork price, FOB price, and DDP price, please? And they're gonna quote you. Like, they're very familiar with this concept, and all they're gonna do is like, okay, with Xwork, it's obviously gonna be the cheapest option. With FOB, it's gonna be more expensive, and DDP is gonna be even more expensive. So with DDP, it might be $4,000. With FOB, it might be $2,700. With Xwork, it could be $1,500. You never know. So it usually varies, but expert is usually the cheapest option you can go with. So FOB, DDP, if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to let us know. If you are on YouTube, just let us know. Just leave a comment about this, and we'll reach out to you. Okay. This is Oscar from AMC One Step. We help Amazon brands start and grow their brand, listing images, conversion rate, and much more. So if you need help with any of that, feel free to visit our website and schedule a call with us. Thanks for watching this video, and please take care. Bye.